you can keep winning and no one knows it. You can keep winning, all right?
Doc, you've always been one to put things in their proper perspective. What can you say about today's events here at Staples Center regarding Kobe and his daughter, and you and your guys coming in right tonight to have a big game yourself?
Yeah, tonight don't even, like, tonight is tonight, but this morning was beautiful. It really was. It was emotional. It was beautiful. And what was interesting is you just looked around and all those people, and it just brought people together. It really did. And it's you can want to beat someone's brains out and still respect them, and you saw that today. You saw all these adversaries all through the arena, heck, the Kings were sitting right behind me. They just beat us the other night. It was really a beautiful day. I don't know how Vanessa did it. I don't know how that was possible. And I thought Michael, like, if you could pick one representation of Kobe, they picked the perfect, like, he may have been the only choice when you think about it. And his delivery was amazing. So there were so many good things, and what the TV and everybody missed was afterwards. You were around. I mean, we stood around for an hour. I talked to people in the NBA that I hadn't seen in forever, or that people that I've competed against, coaches, Phil and Pop. I mean, it was just a great day. It really was, and it was more of a celebration. And I think that's where I feel like we're at now. We can start celebrating his life, and that was good. For me, it was quirky because then I had nowhere to go. I was already here. I wasn't going to drive all the way back home. So that was it. I've been here. This arena is big, walking through it. Oh my gosh, I've never gone through it, so now I know it.
Doc, two things. One, just for tonight, are Paul and Pat going to play tonight?
Yes.
And then,
can I get an amen or
least?
That's how I feel.
I know you had a relationship with Kobe, but from all your interactions today with people around the celebration of life, or even hearing the speakers, did you feel like you learned anything that you didn't know before?
No, I mean, I knew a lot, so no, not really. I guess what I learned, obviously, is the power of sports again, and what it can do to people. There's people in the stands that never met Kobe in their lives. I met a lady today afterwards who was a Clipper fan and never been to a Laker game in her life. And she had her Kobe jersey on, and came because that's what Kobe did, So I thought, those are the stories and the things you learn today.
Hey, Coach, I want to ask you about your process of integrating the new players onto the team.
Which ones? Because even the guys that have been here are kind of new.
Very, very true. I was just speaking of Morris and Jackson specifically. Do you kind of give them plays?
No.
Do you throw the playbook at them, or do you kind of run something that they run before to help them with the process?
By it, to be honest, because none of our guys have been together enough. I'm just being honest. And so we're still trying to get our continuity of our stuff right. And in some ways that probably helps them because they're learning just like everyone. And what we are doing with Reggie and Marcus is like after shoot-arounds, after practice, on days off, we're bringing them in and running through our stuff. We have to learn our own stuff, because we've had so much disruption this year. We've had 28 different starting lineups, and it just hasn't gone the way we wanted to go as far as the continuity part. So in that way, that may help them because they're learning with us.
Doc, you used the word celebration and said you think that's where we are. Mike Breen was saying it also that when he came to LA for the first time after, it felt like the city was broken. Have you gotten a sense of the month being therapeutic and today?
Yeah, man, I tell you, I don't know about the therapeutic part. I thought today may have been. It's been a very heavy month. Like it's everywhere. There's days you get away from it. Like the games are great now because you're focused on the games, but it just Mike's right. brings a friend, and I hate to say that he's right ever. But he's right. It's broken or just broken-hearted. It's been a broken-hearted city, you know. Probably something I've never seen before, ever, anywhere. And it's still there a little bit, for sure. But today will help.
In regards to some of the new players, Reggie Jackson mentioned he brought his iPad to Paul George's house to learn plays. Have you seen any of that kind of eagerness from them to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried that Paul was teaching them. You know, since Paul hasn't been in many games himself, so I wish he had a chose like Pat who's been for 2 years. So I'm gonna have a talk with Reggie. I know they're friends, but I do like that you can feel that our guys, they know that we have to get it. Like, they know that. And there's a very positive feeling in the room about that, and there's a positive sense of urgency about that. But there's not a panic about that, which I love. Like, they know they need it, they know they got to work, they know they have time, but they know they also don't have a lot of time. Like, it's an interesting thing, but I do like it.
Doc, when playoffs are approaching, you said you guys are still learning things. Have you ever had that experience with a team where y'all, at this point in the season, where y'all haven't got things together? But
Oh yeah, a lot of teams are like that. You know, sometimes you just jump off the gate and you're destroying everybody. Sometimes you have a good team and they're just either they haven't been healthy, they're just not ready for whatever reason. And you know, Chuck Daly used to say it all the time. Sometimes you have to go get your team. Sometimes you have to wait on your team. Sometimes you have to know the difference and play that game back and forth. You know, and you just got to have the feel for that. You know, and you never know if you're right when you're doing one or the other. But it's something that this group is neither one really. This group has not been together. They just haven't. You know, and you know, that's what keeps us up at night, which is good.
Coach, Doc. In 2008, you had a team with a lot of stars, but it seemed to come together faster. Was that just a matter of health? And
Yeah, they came out of training camp running. You know, I mean, I didn't know what I was talking about, but I just know we played Toronto, I think, in Rome in the first exhibition game. And Kevin was diving around on the floor, and I turned to Tibbs and said, "We're going to win it this year." And I said, "I'm sure of it." You know, it was just the energy and the way they played. Well, we didn't have that chance this year. You know, Kawhi didn't play much in preseason or training camp. Paul didn't play at all. So, and then when Paul came back, Kawhi was out. You know, it was just one of those things. But, you know, I go back to 2010. Last 20 games were awful. And I think we sunk, I don't know what seed we were. We were having this debate the other day. I think we were in the 5th seed, 4th seed, and we were in the finals. So, it's a lot of ways to do it, and each way is new, and we're learning our own journey, and we're on our own journey right now.
is there anything you can do as a coach to speed the process, or is it just?
No, I mean, yeah, we are practicing, or our shoot rounds are longer than normal, you know, so that's what we're trying to do, and we're forcing it. Like, you know, would I play Reggie and Marcus this early, you know, with injuries? No, but I'm forcing it. I'm putting them in anyway because they have to be in, they have to play, and we see that. And so I think those are the little things we're doing.
Doc, with the shifting lineups and everything from the past year, it seems like you've had a different roster since last year's trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Does it, with the calmness and everything, does this almost seem normal?
I don't know. You know, but you know, I don't know. In the past, we're kind of searching and building. Now we know what we have, and we're just getting better and better. I think the additions, you know, bringing Marcus in makes us a better basketball team. Help bringing Reggie in makes us a better basketball team. I would say the difference is we know where we want to go now. You know, we have a path. We have a destination. You know, before we try to figure out how to get a team so we can have a destination. So I think it is a little different, and it's probably norm for us now because it's what we're trying to do.
Doc, you talked about celebration. Is there any, I know you have countless interactions with Kobe, but
Yeah.
is there any like fun memories or fun interactions that you can recall?
No, none that I want to share. Or, you know, there are a lot of them. I mean, obviously, you know, no, we had dinner, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks ago, and you know, it's just some of the stuff we talk about is absolutely hilarious when you think about now what we were talking about, so.
What was the Clippers contingent like this morning? You were here with your coaching staff?
Yeah, everybody would say, I don't even know, to be honest. I didn't turn around, you know, I actually don't know the answer. So, it's funny. I was next to Lawrence and Steve and Sam and Rex, and other than that, and those guys are here, I just don't know.
Is it dangerous to enter the playoffs as a sort of flip-the-switch team?
Yeah, but you can. But I don't think we're a flip-the-switch team. Like, I would say anyone who says that doesn't know what they're talking about. Because flip-the-switch teams are teams that have been healthy all year and just have chosen not to play. But when you're out of sorts with different lineups and stuff, that's different. So I would say it is dangerous, but teams have done it. Golden State, by the way, did it a couple times and won titles. So yeah, you can do both.
Doc, you feel like you're in kind of you got no choice but to, you know, play as well as you can, and then, you know, hope to be ready at the end?
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've been put in the place we've been put in. It's nothing you can do about it. You can't fight it. You know, what are we gonna do? Let's play PG hurt. You know what I mean? Like the injuries and all the things, they just kind of added up on us. It's not what we expected. But you know, we didn't expect key guys like Pat to miss games and Lou to miss some games, and then PG to miss the games he missed. But they have. And like I tell our guys, it happens. And so what? The key is being ready. Try to win as many as you can, and be ready when it really counts. Because that's all we can do. That's been the hand we've been dealt, and we have to play that hand. And we can play that hand and still win it. You guys have nothing for me? I mean, what the heck?
Hey Coach, I was that kid that was talking to you for like 3 minutes at senior night last year before security took me away.
You thought it was let me say this. Let me say this before you ask this question. The fact that security took you away was longer than 3 minutes.
No, I was actually just gonna get to what I was gonna ask you last year was so we're all from UC Irvine. We're a club that all want to go into the sports industry. If you're ever free, whenever time of the year, we'd love to have you come guest speak at our club. I'd love to.
You guys have a club?
Yeah, we're all part of a sports business club there. So.
All right. Invitation accepted. All right. Then I'll figure out how to get there because I actually sneak up the game still. So
thank you so much.
I'll do that for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Best question of the day.